Alrighty.
Did you stream J-Monius since then?
No.
Should I still check the audio?
Yeah, we can do that.
Hello, Faldo. Oh, see, Faldo also has a crown with a little number 1.
Oh yeah. Well, how about that? Get all of this. Alright then, audio test.
Sounds good.
I hear the music. Alright, we're all good. Let's rock it.
Fair warning, I'm doing a craft with balloons today. So if one happens to pop, it is what it is. Don't give me that look.
Alright.
Without further ado.
I do what I can when I have the time.
Oh.
I won't pop one on purpose. It's also 4th of July weekend here. So there could be fireworks going off in the background.
I don't see that happening until closer to the evening, though.
This year has been really chill.
Okay.
With usually they start in like June. They start fireworks.
Okay.
And I haven't seen too many. I think people are not very excited about this 4th of July.
Gotcha. Alright, so we got copper ore, 119.
Ah!
Iron ore, 26. So I can get some crimson spars and mystic lazolites.
Nice.
Amanda showed me a nice farming spot, which I did in the course of like 10 minutes before the stream started. Don't worry, this will be the last one. Just wanted to show everyone. So if you've played this game, you know the spot.
Yeah.
You know the spot. Alright, so yeah, just keep going back and forth here, and you'll get your copper and iron ore. Alright, so, back to the dandelion.
Back to the dandy.
And what I need...
Would you be terribly upset if I stole that table?
I would not.
So that I'm not bending quite as much?
No, I'd be fine with it.
Hey, so
Alright, so
I'll
you
take
want
everything you got.
crimson spars. That's what I want. So we'll get more iron ore because I have plenty of copper.
You got a deal.
Yep. And now,
Okie dokie.
crimson
Let's
spars. Damn. That gives me 5 crimson spars.
Yeah.
You really gotta
trade.
grind a
What
lot.
do you wanna buy?
That's
See you
that's
later.
why every time I've seen copper, I'm like, you pick up that fucking copper. Don't you just walk past it.
But I have been upgrading.
Alright, let's get
So this is at max.
Have you seen the news?
These are level 4. And
on
Spheme's is level
the
7.
Stop Killing Games
that
initiative.
should do it.
What is that? Because yes, I have been seeing a lot of thumbnails in relation to that. What is that?
Good work out there.
I honestly don't know enough about it to have an opinion.
I haven't heard of it. I don't know.
I
what it
think my
is.
biggest problem is it's a lot of those videos that are titled "You Won't Believe This" or "News Update," and they're like 18-minute videos long, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right, what I want is gonna equate to like 20 seconds tops.
Yeah.
So I don't watch those videos. I see the thumbnails. I'm curious about the topic, but I look at the length and I'm just like, nah. So, yeah, do tell. Alright. Oh, wait. I want to deliver my petals.
It's an initiative to bring law. It's an initiative to bring a law discussion into the EU.
Oh, so it's strictly for Europe. Gotcha.
What is the... So what is the difference between, like, US law and EU when it comes to games? Is it just, like...
Careful, careful.
We have less laws or we have more laws when it comes to...
Done. Oh, we got another Grimwald.
Boy, here. What kind is it gonna be?
Blue! No, yellow!
Chance for some real fun.
And an Orca has appeared. Small leaf. New Miasma Vortex, Million Planes. Alright.
It all started when Ubisoft shut down the servers from a game called The Crew.
Okay. Okay, I'm familiar with Ubisoft. Not familiar with The Crew. But they just... Okay, they shut down the servers. So is this a way to allow, like, online games to allow... You can play them after the servers have been shut down? I'm guessing that's what this law is.
Did you bring me some petals? Wow.
Well, I'm
you
wondering
found
if a
so
lot of
many.
these companies are just tired of mods.
Some
the
are.
game had a single player mode, but
I've
with
just
no
got to
servers,
thank
not
you.
even that mode is playable.
Not even single player. Ew.
Did you bring me some petals? Wow, you found so many.
That makes 100 petals.
You only have like 20 left.
Yep.
For your troubles.
Which means they're gonna be all the more
Hard to
difficult to find.
Do they know why? Like, why did they shut down the server?
Our fortune and joy these bring is gonna be one heck of a doozy. But so long as humanity exists, the proliferation of enmity will never cease.
So people are mad that companies can just revoke all access to a game just like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are, because if it was a game that I really loved, I would think differently than like right now, where I don't really have a game that I love that would lose access like that.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna lose access to Yeez.
Yeah. But I meant like,
But, like,
the thing is, if you're like playing it online and say it's a free game, you don't pay for it,
okay.
then yeah, the developer deserves the right to shut it down whenever they want if they're not paying for a game. But if you paid for the game and then they shut it down even though you've paid for it, that's wrong,
Okay.
in my opinion. And force them to guarantee the product can stay in a playable state.
Huh. I don't really follow entirely. Like, I understand the basics, but I don't understand... Like, is it kind of like breaking away a norm? Like, for example, I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy XI.
Hang on. They shut down the servers because they released The Crew 2, and they were just like, just buy and play the new one.
Ah, okay.
Alright, I'm team people if that's the case. Like, if they purchased this game, and now they no longer have access to a game that they've purchased,
Gotcha.
that's wrong.
So, okay, so this is different from... And maybe Fado knows this reference. I know you don't. But there was this game called Maple Story. It was this online browser online game that just, I think all you needed was an account and internet access and you could play it. Well, I'm pretty sure after time they just stopped a cold turkey because either they ran out of ideas or they were just like, all right, that was fun.
Yeah.
And they just shut it down because they don't want to maintain the servers.
Right.
Now, granted, I could be completely wrong and Maple Story could still be running. I haven't heard of it in over 10 years.
My thing is, like, is that just a general risk of, like, online gaming?
Yeah.
You know, the same as
That's
like,
how I took it.
the same as like if you purchase, like say you purchased an Xbox eons ago,
Yep.
and you have this whole library of Xbox games, and then your Xbox breaks,
Yeah.
but it was 20 years ago, they don't make Xboxes anymore.
Right.
You're not going to be like, well, I want my money back for this whole library of games.
Right.
Like, but I don't know.
Or like in the case of my PS3, which recently shit the bed.
They said okay, but wasn't that strictly online? I think in reference to Maple.
Yes, yes. Maple Story was strictly online. So is that the difference?
Oh wait, no, he said, but yeah, no, never mind. You're good.
Hmm?
You're good.
Okay.
I thought I read it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Ramirez!
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the difference because my stance is kind of like par for the course. I'm kind of used to that.
I think again, it's all, there's a lot of factors. Like if people paid for this game, or they continued to pay for this game, and then they did not get to play it because it was shut down, even after they've paid for it, that feels very wrong.
Yes.
That's like, they've paid for this, they should get to play it.
Uh-huh.
He said, imagine if
From software, okay.
said no more Dark Souls
Like, period, or you wouldn't be able to play online? That's just where I'm confused, because I'm thinking of, like, Phantasy Star Online, a game I have for the GameCube. You cannot go online, but I can still, to this day, play it offline. So that's just the bridge I'm trying to, like, are we trying to break that norm? Is that the whole point of the movement? Is like, hey, we're sick of this, hence stop killing games? Or is it cold turkey, they are making this game unplayable, online, offline, period? Ah, you son of a bitch.
I mean, it just sucks anytime something you want is like
Discontinued.
discontinued.
Yeah.
Or even just like shit happens.
That's
and then,
why
like, you're not
I don't
allowed
want to seem
like
like I'm in
anymore, or-
in support of the company.
No,
I'm just coming
I like
across
to make
as
educated decisions
I'm
based
used
on
to that,
knowledge
and I'm just like, this isn't anything new.
So I think that's the current question. Okay, he said it's a mix of the two.
It's a mix of the two. Okay.
That's where it gets really sticky for me, where I'm like, you can't even play it alone. Like, I don't fully understand how like the gaming society works.
Right.
Because
I'll be honest, I've been doing this since 1991. I still don't understand completely how it works. I'm not that deep into it.
well, that's even
That's
like,
why, even as much as I game, I am what is called a casual gamer.
Yeah. Well, even trying to understand, like, for Nintendo, like, even if you were to buy a Switch 2 and then you, like, make a mod, they still have access to your Switch 2 and they can basically, like, shut down your console.
Yeah, if you...
I think that's wrong. I
Yeah.
think that's wrong. Once you buy the console, it is your console.
Right. Oh, cool, a
And
Mystic Lazulite.
I think them being able to, like, access it after you've purchased it is wrong. Okay, he said, like, you want to stop online functions, fine, but let us play the offline portions, or give us the tools to set up servers to keep the online functions if the player base wants.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that I
I
get.
can totally agree with that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, I thought I just glitched through the roof.
Man, I thought I was gonna be on like the side of the Gestapo. I'm like, I don't want that. I hate being on the opposite side of the big mountain. I'm like, am I wrong? What's happening? But no, I can completely agree with that.
This is usually when I whip out that age-old card of mine of agree to disagree. But not in this case. I understand it enough to be like, okay, I see where people are coming from.
Let's keep this short.
It really sucks, and especially they're gonna be like shooting themselves in the foot because if you want people to buy the second part of the game, but you've like discontinued access to the first part of the game, people are gonna like not buy it out of spite.
Definitely. The public forum's gonna forum. What?
1 million in like 24 hours. Now the EU has to at least discuss the issue.
Ah.
That's amazing.
Did like a big YouTuber get involved or something like that, and their audience, like.
I feel like even the game, like the game audience in general, like I'm sure that they have that.
I was just curious. Sometimes, like, if a big YouTuber like makes a stink about it or makes a video about it,
People tend
their
to
audience.
follow.
Commencing extermination.
What happens if I fill up both of these Noxes?
Sort
Ow.
of. I think like they'll keep opening until you go, because like you will eventually have to do the Noxes, but like
Yeah. I just never did 2 of them. I always did 1 and then they'd reset.
yeah.
So I'm like, what happens if I fill out both?
Well, it also makes me wonder, will you lose? Like, it won't open 2, but your, the remaining Nox will just turn into, like, the money source.
Okay, then. I think what we'll do now is... Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. The doll is level 50.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna turn in the formula to the doctor. And then we're just gonna hit the quarry.
Nice.
No, doctor's downstairs.
I haven't done paper mache in so long.
Cure all formula.
Well, hello there,
Panacea. Cool.
Here you go. Need anything else?
Check it
Take
out.
care up
I got a
there.
bunch of bitter remedies. And now the doll's level 51.
Nice. Let's see. Pirate Software had spoken against it in the past, arguing the text of the proposal was unclear. Recently, however, he got into some other major drama. People talked about it, connected it to Stop Killing Games, and so lots of new people learned about it.
Okay. Alright, where is this? You're here. Okay. Ooh, does this mean I'm gonna have a Grimwald Nox like out in the open? Residual enemy lingers in the air. Shouldn't just leave this be. Purge, level 51. Alright. We did enhance our relics, so let's do this.
Monstrums. The time is
That must be a
nigh.
new YouTube feature.
Under the red moons,
Crown.
the wicked and the
Yeah, that's the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
punished. Ascend into this unbreaking light.
Unless it's linked to OBS, because I updated OBS yesterday. Nah, it would be a YouTube thing. Has to be.
I don't know enough about either give an opinion.
Fair enough. Alright, what do we got here?
Let's do this, everyone.
Where's my crystals? There they are. Get them! Good, good, good. Ow! They explode!
Do you have that special shield you equip?
On my way.
Hang on, wait.
Because that's what...
Nope, I can't equip.
And say that's what that shield was.
Okay,
Was specialized for explosions.
I got you.
Because your little mushrooms explode.
Die, you son of a bitch! Click, clack.
Nothing to worry about now.
Good, good, good. Okay, there we go. Allies handle that. There we go. Kill them all. Okay. Good.
Behave. Short stuff.
Ah.
I'll take care of this.
Get the big boy.
Let's keep pace.
Nice. Okay, bam. Up, 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 up. Thank you.
Hold back a while longer.
Okay, up, 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 up. Okay, whoop, someone down here. Okay. All the big boys. Come on, get out of here. There we go. Oh, fudge.
Don't ease up until it's over.
Hello, Kit.
Hello,
Hello,
Kit.
humanoid.
Welcome to the stream. Up, 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 up.
The time for victory has risen.
Hang on. Oh. Oh. There we go. 99. Ah. Thank you. Thank you, doll.
We're doing good.
Looks like you could
Peachy.
use a little relief. Short stuff.
Hey.
How are you?
Keep those chins up, darlings. I will pave the way. Short stuff. For the peace of our
Oh,
city.
shit.
I'm wondering if it's the intended irony or...
Crimson line. Crimson line. Ooh. I see you there. 108. Ah.
You ready for this?
I missed it, which angers me. Oh, there's one here. There's one here.
Oh, you need one more.
Uh-huh. And it's up in the air. I'm just gonna go for it. Damn it!
Crimson line.
All together, team.
Ah. Hit the damn.
Nothing to worry about now.
Okay.
So, like yesterday,
can't reach it.
Minecraft just announced an update for Copper.
There we go. Boy.
No, I've never played Minecraft. I know some things about it, but I've never actually played it.
Impressive.
Impressive. Still kept an
I
S though.
expect no less from all of you.
Strength elixir
Job well done, guys.
and
You just
tempest.
hate it when you can't get the damn floating rock. Facts.
And there we go. This opened up. Munt Marsh.
Let's go, Animal!
Platform.
Treasure chest located.
Ah!
Ooh, this area.
Apocrypha Judgment. Uh-oh. 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 Where's my mud boots from Lacrimosa of Donna?
I know, right?
There we go. There you are.
Let's go, Animal!
Let's do... No.
Leave it to me.
There we go.
Shadow dive.
Let us go, Adol.
Alright, what was that shield I had? I don't...
It was like the.
Yeah, let's do this.
Prototype shield.
Feather shield. Made by Crafts and Pots. We'll do that.
It's off guard.
It helps with
There we go.
the. An amazing week, and last week was one of the top 10 weeks of my life, so that's good.
Whoa.
Let's go, Animal!
None of that.
Safe to the abyss.
Does this game get? I don't believe so.
Every once in a while we'll get like little performance updates, but nothing like DLC or anything like that. Oh, shit. Okay. So what I need to do is get up there to get my
If it's
location.
going to get any, it'll be bug fixes, no major content.
Right. Okay, so I
My
got boom,
partner
boom,
and I
boom,
will
boom.
have chances to
Boom.
meet each
Sweet. Okay.
other. That's cool.
Okay. I need to find a way to get up there. Aha, here we go. Come on, get me up there. There we go.
Hunter's Descent.
Hunter's Descent. Okay, let's... Can I go any higher? No.
Hunter's Descent.
Okay, good.
Hunter's Descent.
Okay, this is one of these. Pow! Maybe I can just fly over. Yeah! Okay. Looks like a little cave over here. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, you know, this game really
Okay.
does act kind of like Hyrule Warriors. Just not that game, different lore.
Treasure chest.
Yeah,
located.
Hyrule Warriors is more strategy based. Kind of like capture the flag. Here we go. Yes. Okay, that took me way out here. So we'll go right back. And we gotta find a way to fly to that central mushroom. I might be able to make this. Damn you. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Game, what do you want? What did I get splashed with?
Probably my blue water.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have glued my pants to my legs.
Crimson line.
Crimson line, okay.
Hunter's descent.
No, I can't climb up a tree. Ugh.
Burn to ashes.
Killed him. Alright, let's try the doll's gift when we get up here.
Hunter's descent.
These are the ones that I had to like save after every jump because I struggled so hard.
Yeah. Ah, you son of a...
Hole is my favorite word. That's an interesting favorite word.
What is it?
Hole.
Hole? Okay.
Hunter's
Dun,
descent.
dun, dun,
Mine was
dun.
lugubrious for a long time.
Hunter's descent.
I don't even know what mine is. Okay, Crimson Line.
Hunter's descent.
Okay, so I make it here. That is where I want to go. Don't see any other place that's higher. What do you see? No? Because that's a treasure chest. Oh, am I overthinking this? Am I just supposed to go to that far one way over there? No, even that's too... Alright, let's try this. That might be able to work. Okay, okay, yeah. Overthinking.
Okay, remember this one, you just kind of like have to jump up. Like you step stone up.
Hunter's descent.
Okay. Alright.
Hunter's descent.
That's it!
Oh yeah! See, Fada, that might be another high ledge.
Mushroom mime
Amazing, isn't it,
Mime-tillets. I didn't know that word.
I don't know that word still.
Alright. Now I think we've done enough diversions. Oh, damn, there's another landmark.
That is true. I once had an obsession in college with how British people would say the word
Get the hell
pickle,
away from me.
and I would like obsess over it. Like I just wanted to hear British people say the word pickle.
No, I'm going way in the wrong way.
I have detected
So that's this. Alright, I give up. I don't really know what the hell it wants me to do there. Quarry time.
that's exactly what I thought. I thought that they would have said Pico, and that's not how they say it. At least the region. My one friend ended up dating a British guy, and that was the first time that I met him. I was like, "Can you please say pickle?" And he was very confused.
Yeah.
They kind of say like pickle.
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 Okay.
So there's no like H sound. Because I thought the girl would be pickle. It was kind of a letdown.
Don't fall down there. There you go, he's dead. It's a long way down. Okay. Room wall's blocking that. Oh, hello. Oh, hell yeah. Crimson Spars and Mystic Lazalites. Yes, please.
Let us go, Adolf.
Hey, big boy. Dead. Another one.
Something's here.
Alright, that killed that.
Yeah, Ked, I have a level of awkwardness that is yet to be matched. That was our first interaction. I asked him to say pickle. I was like, "Hi, I'm Amanda. Can you say pickle?"
Something's there.
It was interesting.
Hey, 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 hey. Get your damn demon woodpecker out of here. Actually, I think it's a demonic roadrunner.
He looks like a roadrunner.
Hey, what's this?
Your turn, Anamona.
That's villain. That's the guy that you give. Okay.
Not this tree either, it seems. But given the water quality and climate, this is without a doubt the proper habitat. Well, well, look who it is. Is this the graffiti
That's
guy?
the guy you give graffiti
My
to, and I was like,
gosh.
he wasn't there, but he's
What are you doing all the way
when
out
you have
here?
a side quest.
Well, the Monstrums. What are you doing all the way out? Wait, no. How do you even know my name? I'm in the middle of an important expedition, so if you'd be so kind as to not disturb me. What's got his dander up? Wait, is it because we're in our monster forms? I mean, he doesn't know about us?
Huh.
That would imply Silhouette hasn't told him yet. And it seems that that's the case. Why'd we bother hiding that again? I believe he expressed his interest in dissecting this monstrum should he ever get the chance.
Gonna hang this up to dry.
Now we've got this to deal with instead, so thanks for that. Actually, since I am in fact still listening, I believe I figured the gist of things. You lot must all be members of the Dandelion in some way or another. Yep. That is not an inaccurate assessment, generally speaking. I should have known something was afoot when you granted Silhouette refuge. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll just leave you all by yourself. Think of how Silhouette would feel about this. She wasn't her usual self this morning, so I tried to hear her out. I know you fought after brushing her off for being worried about you getting yourself hurt. Do you think you should apologize to her? Find vegetation in the Keening Highlands. Tree nuts of legend. He's looking for the tree nuts of legend. I must locate them no matter what. My interests.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Be the fastest way to deal with this. So, what do you say? If we find those tree nuts for you, will you head back to the city? If you can find them. The particular tree I am seeking is one upon which golden nuts grow.
Sir, you've never met Adol, have you? He's gonna find them, and it's gonna be wonderful, and you're gonna be thankful.
Tree stumped is the quest I just accepted. Alrighty.
A treasure chest.
Treasure chest underwater. Excuse me, giant anteater. Uh-oh. Alright, got you. Nacia.
Something's there.
Ah. Okay, good.
I have detected something.
Be detected. Ow! An ass beating. Okay, cool. Got an army of these damn things. The Giacomos.
That's the wrong fantasy game, sir.
Why?
The
I have
Jacobos?
detected something.
That's what they're called, Giacomos.
Isn't that from Final Fantasy, though?
That's what that says, Giacomo.
Oh.
You mean the Chocobo?
Chocobo! Okay. I was in the wrong fantasy game.
They do kind of maneuver like Chocobos, except they have the sharp woodpecker-like beak.
Yeah.
Whereas Chocobos are fairly harmless.
Yeah, they don't attack. These ones are the
Chocobos are known for their speed.
Chocobo demons.
They're fast like an ostrich. They're cute though. In some Final Fantasy games you can breed them. Yep. And that's kind of what we call a game within a game. It's like, screw the story, I'm breeding Chocobos.
Yeah.
Fading hide, I'm fading hide. Money. Okay, let's clean up this map.
Something's there.
That's the edge. Oop, there's one over here. It's up there. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make that.
Go.
Yeah. But if I get up there, there's a crimson line spot. Nope.
Doesn't that suck? It's like, if you get up there, they make it easier for you to get up there again, but you just gotta get up there the first time.
Yep, just gotta get up there the first time.
The best game having mythical creatures, having dirty.
Alright, let's see here.
The
Looking.
Grimwald Nox is a place that gathers enmity from people, right? Do you think Aprilis fought there by herself during the Erdlingen Wars?
Probably. There must have been a lot more Lemurians at the time.
Let's go, animal!
There we go.
I have detected something.
Got a treasure chest. Night Frost Beauty. Treasure chest up here. Excuse me, big boy. Whoop. Thank you. Drill Fang. Ooh, it's close. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit.
Alright.
I'm stuck. And he smacked the shit out of me.
I feel like these ones are meaner than the like gauntlet ones.
Brutal. Let's try the B team. With the Yufa, baby.
Aw, you put Yufa on the B team?
For now. I like Renegade and the doll, what can I say?
The white cat is unfortunately B team.
Yeah.
After you get everyone else, you're just like, that's not B team.
Hawk kind of dances between both teams. Argus Stone. Alright, let's try this again. Right at the top. A little higher, please. Thank you. That did it, yes! And I got Crimson Spar. Okay, now that we're up here, whack! There you go.
What's the best way to summon the devil? Like, are you referencing something, or are you like doing like a seance?
Ah!
Your turn, Anamona.
Don't you know the devil is a part-timer?
The devil is a part-timer. He works at Mickey D's, actually. He's on shift
Yeah.
right now.
You have to climb the corporate ladder.
Damn it. Just a question. Well, I mean, I need the context of the question to best answer your question.
You must climb the corporate ladder of the Mickey D's. Only then do you encounter and summon the devil.
Aren't we all?
Treasure chest located.
Shaw. Ooh. Boost gain as HP lowers. That's cool. And whack! There we go. Don't you get sneaky on me, little worm. I heard you creeping. There we go. The doll is much better with the worms. Okay, where are we? Okay, this ledge is good. Let's fly on over to the other one.
Kid, that sounds like it's from Gilbert and Sullivan.
Ooh, I want that. I want that, mommy. Let's go. Not to you.
Ew.
Your turn, Anamona.
I have detected
I don't do that calling spouses by
No.
parental names. I don't like daddy, I don't like mommy.
For me, it's weird. I get like.
I was
some
just being
people-
goofy and
some people dig
seeing
it.
something and I'd be like, I want that, mommy. I want the red one. Like a 6-year-old at Toys R Us. Boy, that means nothing
Oh,
anymore.
That aged, that aged poorly.
I have detected something.
See, back in my day, we had things called toy stores.
So this is what
Nine
they mean
Full
by
Falls.
breathtaking.
That's actually really cool.
I like this area a lot. It's just big and kind of random.
That's pretty cool. Oops, save point. Excuse me. Oh, can't go beyond that until the Grimwald allows me to. Seriously? Another freaking barrier? Looks like we won't be getting through from here for now. Can't make it easy for us, can they? Guess we have no other choice.
I'd be in 4 and 40 years when you had physical stories. Listen, I had like an existential crisis yesterday because they were talking about how yesterday was the exact halfway point between the year 2000 and the year 2050.
Oh.
And now we are officially closer to the year 2050 than we were to the year 2000. And I almost threw up in my mouth.
Ah!
Because, like, I actively have social memories of being alive in 2000 and not being, like, a baby. And I had some feelings about that.
Fair.
We made more money on bicycles. Like midlife crisis.
Ah! What's going on here?
I guess technically I did buy an expensive car.
There you go. Killed you. There we go. Where is this golden nut?
10 years ago was 2015. What a concept. I know, it makes me not feel good. Like, I was an adult. Like, I wasn't even I couldn't even be like, oh, yeah, it was 10 years ago, but I was just a kid.
Uh-huh.
I was an adult. Like, in the workforce.
Something's here.
Spar. Here comes Crimson Spar. Ugh. That's a good shot.
I went to see an orthopedist today. I feel old.
Alright. Oops. Yep. Level up.
I can get in one more good hit. I don't think so.
Ah. Ow.
Treasure chest located.
Bloodshot deer. Guess there's something up here. No? Really? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ooh, ooh.
Treasure chest.
I'm exploring.
Lord.
Hunter's descent.
So what are your thoughts on this area so far?
It's pretty cool. Ah! Ow! Cannot change party right now. How about now? I can.
I was out of college. Like,
Leave it to me!
although I think you're
Bitch.
you're a few years younger than me. It's not like I know, right? It doesn't feel like it was 10 years ago. 30 years ago was still the 1970s.
Woof.
Something's there.
And I think the old man of our pupper pack is unfortunately Jamonius.
And even at that, he's only like, what, 2 years older than us? Just that he's only a couple years older than us. He's not like,
3 or 4.
yeah, he's not like a decade older. You know?
Right. Another treasure chest. Where am I finding this, like, golden tree stump? Ooh, maybe it's this one. Nope.
Something's there.
Click. I'll bet it's this. Hang on.
Let's go, Anamora.
Yeah, I just recently found out there's a limit to what you can type in a comment.
Yeah, there's a number that'll tell you. It'll like count up how many characters you have, and then when you reach a limit, it'll be like, alright, submit the comment.
Yeah.
Something's there.
Click. Full potion. Oh, happy day. Alright. Let's descend.
Something's there.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Let us go, adult.
Ow, 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 ow. Agony. Agony, agony, agony. Okay, I can just examine it. Hey, look, those nuts growing up there, they're gold, right? Yeah, this is one strange tree, too. Never seen one like it before. Think it's the one Professor Valen was looking for? Yeah, it must be. Come on, let's go back and tell him about it.
That is true, Fado. Age gaps become less and less relevant for sure.
Yes, no mistaking it.
Like, you'll find you have more in
Golden
common
nuts.
with somebody in their 40s when you're in your late 20s than, like...
You mean
I'm curious myself. At least 2 hours for having gotten you this far. I suppose it wouldn't hurt for me to enlighten you as compensation. Centuries ago, before the 100 Years' War, evil spirits were said to roam this land. Among the people of that era were those with the ability to see them. It was deemed a boon from the Norse gods. Some granted it, served as their oracles, but many others were consumed by terror instead, their hearts falling ill. In their compassion, the gods bestowed them what would be called the Tree of Serenity. The nuts it bore held the power to suppress their gift, granting them temporary reprieve. Oh. I assume you already know about my assistant's ocular condition. Indeed, though she is not a monstrum, she still bears the ability to see the Lemuries. Not that we have any idea how it works, but going by her story just now, I think I can guess. Yes, an inquiry into her lineage revealed a distant ancestor of hers to be a Norse oracle. For reasons yet unknown, their ability to see these monsters has reawakened within her. However, it is my belief that with these nuts, this aberration can in fact be constrained. I see, so in other words, you were doing this for Silhouette all along. Oh, come now. It simply poses an issue for my assistant to live in fear of every shadow. Oh, come on, Professor, be honest with yourself. Why don't you come clean to her, huh? Tell her how it is you really feel. There are certainly no such feelings of which to tell. Silhouette's just, well, she's like family to me. And thus the cat has been let out of the bag, so to speak. Whereas Cowgirl here is probably stuck in will they, won't they mode forever. Hey, don't drag me into this. Returning to the topic at hand, what exactly do you plan to do from here? Bring the nuts back to Silhouette, perhaps? No, this much will do for now. According to the Norse scriptures, a ritual must be performed to harvest the nuts. Failing to follow the proper process will cause the nuts to lose their potency. I'll have to head back to town in order to make a few preparations. As such, I will be counting on you monstrums to guard the tree until the harvest. That wasn't part of the deal. We have things to do too, you know. Even should the beasts feed upon them, there will surely be plenty to go around. I suppose you may be right. Oh, I get it. You want to keep it extra safe for Silhouette, right? You lot will never let that go, will you? Teasing aside, why don't we bring him back to town for now? Whoopee, another escort mission. Let's just get this over with.
Credo.
Adol and his companions accompanied him to town. Upon hearing the details, Silhouette readily welcomed him back.
A most favorable outcome.
And our Tempest Elixir retrieved. Choose a point to resume from. Oh. Yeah, we'll just stay. But thank you. That was very nice of you.
Because don't forget, once you do go back to the Dandelion, he should be there and you can give, like, all of your graffitis.
Ah, okay.
My parents were a year apart, but my mom remarried after my dad died, and her and my stepdad were 11 years apart. Kit said their parents are 8 year age gap. Fado's parents are 6-year age gap. His mom's older.
Oh.
And he said when they started dating, his dad lied about his age.
Yep.
Listen, once you're consenting adults, no one gives a shit.
Something's there.
That's not really it at all, Kit. What it is your brain is fully developed. So it's not necessarily like, oh, they're withholding love from you because you're whatever age. It's once you reach a certain age, your brain is considered developed enough to make rational decisions. Whereas when you're young people tend to be really emotional, really overreactive, really like clingy, which can be very, very dangerous if you're trying to find a partner and somebody older because they can then really abuse you. So it really is for the protection of the younger party, for sure.
Okay, what are we doing here? Alright, we got this save spot. We got the story destination. We got this whole area that I haven't even touched. Let's have a look. Haven't even touched, I say. Oh, that's why. So there's a reason for that. Looks like we're progressing the plot.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing. Yeah. Everything else is kind of blocked off for now.
Pretty in a good spot to go into,
Alright.
into the quarry.
Yeah.
Crimson Line.
Hi-yeesh. Up and over.
I have detected something.
Oh. Thank you for that detection, my dear.
Yeah. Yeah. That's because you're young. It gets better. That's why, like, a lot of it's just growing up. Gets easier once you grow up.
Alright, the hell did we end up in this time?
You can kind of rationalize those thoughts
Yes,
a little bit better.
This is the quarry. Quarry ruins.
Your frontal cortex develops.
What's my excuse? Say the stones used
Technically,
to
men aren't considered grown-ups until they're 45, so you still got some time.
Oh, swell. Seems to have been more or less abandoned since then. Careful of our steps. Haha! Let's save. I missed. Click.
I have detected something.
Okay. Damn it.
And that's why friends are the best. Friends are the best, man. You ever have a partner that tells
What
you
are
to get rid of
you?
your friends, they're not the partner for you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, decent damage, decent damage. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Nah, men never stop acting like kids. Fallout.
Yeah! Thanks for the support, my brother.
Listen, I never want to stop acting youthful.
That's what C.S. Lewis said. He said when I grew up,
You lose the magic.
There was a quote he had that's very prominent about, like, I gave up childish things, like the embarrassment of...
Something's there.
I don't want to botch it, but it's something about growing out of the embarrassment of liking things that are...
Childish things.
Yeah, childish things, yes. What is this? Okay, just a regular geyser.
You know, I'm not too sure, Kit. I'm not too sure, because there's a lot of science that's currently, well, maybe not actively right now, but being looked into things like that.
I want that. I want that treasure chest.
So a lot of it is just genetic makeup.
Ow.
Have fun. I was reading a couple articles.
The most impressive feat.
Shield Earring 3. Oh, man. Let's do this. Give me the good stuff. Okay.
I think there's something here.
Heh.
My vote is enjoy being a kid as long as you can. Like,
There you go. Another one down.
fact about growing out of shame, like childish shame. That is
I have
that, in my
detected
opinion, it
something.
depends on the people. That's also true. Listen, I was shamed when I was a kid for liking kids. Now I'm an adult and I really want that R2D2 trash can.
Listen, we just got a cat door.
Oh, we did. We just bought a cat door for our cat. And it's super cute. It's shaped like a cat. So now she's been like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Because she's super excited that she doesn't have to push the door open anymore.
Yeah. And she knew what to do right away. Good girl. Uh-oh! Bad timing on that one. And up.
You know, we grew up in the era where you would like get bullied for liking like anime.
Yeah.
And I really, really loved anime. And I like hid it from all of my friends
Hang on.
until my one
Back
friend
up.
came over and saw that I had like Sailor Moon Barbie dolls. And she was like, "What? You're one of those?" And I was like, No, my grandma got them for me. Now they are proudly displayed in my office.
Mm-hmm.
and I show them to everyone. Come look at my book. Yes, we have 2 cats, and they're both on our channel.
Yes.
We have like a bunch of shorts and some videos that feature them.
Off we go.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Come on, you. Sit down. Nice. Nice. Oh dear. I made a mess. Run!
I didn't think these work. This is nice.
Okay, got that. Okay, got this, got this. There we go. Got a crimson line spot. Ow. And dead again.
None of them say that word.
Huh?
Sorry, it's something I would type, but I'm covered in blue. Yeah, none of them say that word. That's not a nice word.
I gotta get over there. What? How? I gotta go that way. Alright. Damn it. Cooked it.
Whoa, a treasure chest.
Out of the way. Ha ha ha! Get back here. Come down. Get down here this instant.
I think it's
Nice.
a generational thing. So I'm sure a lot of my buds are much older.
I want to go that way.
So like we come from a time where that's not a term of endearment. It was meant to degrade and belittle. So they don't tend to say it.
Okay, a crack. And up. Oh boy.
Treasure chest located.
Calamity Grimoire. Okay. Shit. Yep. Okay. Oh, I should be using this to get more EXP. Crimson King will learn Calamity Combo. Yeah. And another Sacramental slot. Nice. Idle anywhere to heal. Get gold. Attract dropped items. Nice. Okay. Where we go? Damn it. quite know the range of that skill. Let's see what Calamity Combo does. Okay, that's badass. Got that.
This area confused me.
I can definitely see because there's like a lot of layers. Like you're climbing up, but also like zigging and zagging.
Yeah.
And you also kind of like snake through the path.
Yes. And then you like eventually will have to go like back and forth.
An opportune chance to rest.
Hang on, something's going on here. Phew, I call this a good spot to rest as any. Getting through this place is taking a serious toll on me. Yeah, you said it. Looks like the path continues on the opposite side of this gap. It should be quite a distance away. I have my doubts we would be able to reach it, even with Hunter's Descent. Oh, this geyser in the way, we won't. This prison should be just beyond this point. We need to figure out a way. Is that not a save point? No, it's a different color. At all. Something
this
about that
part.
relief tile bothering you? Huh.
Did you save?
I'm about to.
Just in case. Just in case you're not ready.
Alright. What's up with this relief tile? Never seen one this color before. Wonder if something's different about it. Mysterious yet familiar sensation from the relief tile. Focus your mind. Empty my mind. Empty your mind. Empty my mind.
What's his name?
At that same time. Ah! Back to the Yillian Mines. Looks like we found our way into the old mine gallery. Escape route outlined on the map should be right through here. Can't make out the details with how worn out it's gotten. Just have to keep going for now. Stay sharp, Adol. Back to this. How many healing items do I have? A couple.
Here we with his portion of the game. It's like here we are.
Thing's
with his
blocking the
portion.
way. How do we get it down?
Hang on. Yeah. And there goes the raft. Wait!
See, you did not jump on the raft.
They didn't give me a chance to.
I think
So...
you die if you're in the water.
Yeah.
Now we're switching back and forth with... Father says, now we're switching back and forth, boys.
Wait, I switched back? No, because we're back here. Huh. There's no crimson line. That is a save point.
Well, you're gonna Crimson Line anyway, because he's
Right, exactly.
He's still adult.
Hmm. Because, like, he don't jump far.
No.
What's up there? What's leaking? What do you got leaking?
I honestly don't remember what you're supposed to do here.
Is there, like, another path? Oh, those things are back. Ooh, treasure chest.
A treasure chest!
Yeah, how do I get up there? Uh-oh. Say now. Not good there, not good here. Get up, you. Double jump, you damn boy. Okay, we'll do this. Nice. And do it again. One more time. Up. Up. That's it. And I got money. Nope. Ooh!
Oh. Death.
Huh. So hold on. Is this still... Yeah, I gotta do this again. Alright. Okay, up. You jerk. Ow, fuck. Okay, hold on. So before we do that... Good. Up. Up. Down. Up. Okay.
A treasure chest.
Okay, that's the treasure chest. Okay. Da, 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 da. And block. Good. Go. Alright, so we got that. Like, am I supposed to just do one at a
Thing's
time?
blocking the way. How do we get it down?
See, it doesn't let me move. Which is so weird. Oh my god!
Let's take a break.
See, if she wouldn't have said, if you go in the water, you automatically die, we'd have been okay. Okay, don't go this way, though.
A treasure chest.
Nice. Alright, back to it.
It's not going up. Let's look around.
Alright. Oh, so this is going to be like an ongoing thing. Alrighty. We're getting it now.
I had to pee so bad. Okay.
That water was waist high.
So he was just supposed to run.
Yeah.
Water. I thought he was gonna die.
Have been getting enough sleep lately, have you? Something's coming. Take a look, everyone. Platform! A raft? Where the hell did that come from? Maybe we can use it to get to the other side. Talk about a lucky break. No need to question it.
Don't ask questions.
No need to complain. Let's just get over while we still can. Okay, swap out when exploration comes to a standstill. Oh boy!
Yup.
Okay, alright. That goes there. Which takes me here. Oh! Another one of these.
Oh boy.
gun in one hand, sword in the other. Intruder.
He's such a cool design, though.
Yeah. Oh, this one got legs. The last one was just a big waist. Eternally faithful warrior of stone, Emis Bellator. Alright, what we got here? I think we gotta beat a bull. Whoa! Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Good. Alright, hold on. Wait for that. Yeah, that's painful. Let's try. There we go. Oh!
Man, I forgot to put a smoothie in my coffee cup.
Ah! Is there a way I can, like, drink? Yeah! Okay. Hold on. Let's do Valkyrie Hammer! Ow, 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 ow.
I'm
Ow.
pretty sure the cannon is a firing charge, so like he has to like charge up the cannon.
Okay.
Flamethrower. Ooh, that's good. He's down, he's confused.
There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Whoa!
Just body slam.
Down we go.
Valkyrie Hammer, ow. Try add off. Ow, 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 ow. Hold on. Good. Whoa. Nice. Hold on. Whoa. Nice. Oh, oh. Nope, hang on. There we go. Nice. Got him.
You're definitely way better at this than I was. Dang it! Dang it, Bobby.
That was a cool boss.
That's not hers. I don't know you. I have detected something.
Okay, nothing here.
one gave you a crimson scar too.
Mm-hmm. What's this? Tunnel network dug out for the quarry by the looks of it. But just for some rocks, folks must have had energy to spare back in those days. Pathway appears to lead in the general direction of the prison. Then we're on the right track. Let's go. Ooh, are we gonna meet up with the old adult? Uh-oh. Hey now. Hey now, drill cow. Uh-oh. There we go. Ah! Sing for me, Palo.
I love that that's the one I got right on freaking Pop Culture Jeopardy.
That's right, yeah.
I was like, I just watched that movie.
Hey, come back. Oh.
What Italian pop star does Lizzie McGuire have sing to her when she's in Italy? Sing to me, Paolo.
Palo. Oh, this will work. Or we could do it this way. Run, run.
I have detected something.
Damn it. Whew, it's a long way down, Skipper.
Off we go.
That'll take you back up. Okay.
I think there's something here.
Crimson Spar.
I have detected something.
Okay, cool. That's that way. Run. Yufa didn't make it.
Yufa. For me, it's like I want to be the doll, but I'm Yufa. It's like, yeah, I have my cute moments, but for the most part, I'm stressed as fuck. Trying to take care of the household.
Oh, nice.
Yuffie.
Look out. And in. Andragora Root.
I'm just gonna put my water here.
Cool. Alright. Where are we at? Ooh. Oh, thank you. So go out there. Zoop. Okay. Okay.
Is to be expected.
Okay, that leads there. So somehow I gotta...
Off we go. Off we go.
How do I go that way? Ah! No! Maybe I can... Yeah! Iron Shield. 10 SP when attacked, though.
I feel like that would be really good if there was like I don't know what they're called, but like when the enemies were drawn to you.
Like provoke?
Yeah. That would be a really good shield weapon to have. I think it was a shield. If you have like a provoke. Because then you're strengthening
What's
your
with this
SP.
place? Yeah. Some sort of cavern.
The mines.
Remember hearing about an old mining gallery deep in the quarry. This must be its entrance. Mine, huh? There's one in the prison that they use for penal labor. It's managed by my family, actually. Pendleton Company, you mean?
Son of a bitch.
Chances are following this hellhole should lead us straight into the other. Let's go test that theory out.
Yeah.
We'll have to be careful not to get lost. Tunnels are even more intricate than they look.
Father said aggro.
Ah, yeah, that could be it too.
I don't know what that
It's hot in here. What's with this place?
It's lava. Don't get too close to it.
Is that an
Jules,
octopus?
are you alright? We shouldn't stay here any longer.
Yeah, it is.
Fighting efficiency has been enhanced. I have detected something.
I don't know the specifics of aggro, the term, but I know that in gaming, it's when you draw an enemy towards you.
Okay.
You aggro the enemy
You aggress,
your way.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hear aggro and I think of like, oh, that's like a term used for like an aggressive person. So it would make sense.
See also provoke and taunt.
Those are the ones I'm more familiar with.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh. I could do it. Ha 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 ha! Boost potion. Or does this give me some air? Not really. Kinda. That works.
Gives you that Alice in Wonderland treatment.
Where is this treasure chest? Ooh, below me.
Treasure chest located.
I got it. Diglum core. Up, 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 up. Ride the steam! Woo! You are the wind beneath my wings. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting a lot of Crimson Spar down here.
Yeah, this is the area where you're gonna kind of be able to
Whack!
almost mine for it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is mine.
Yeah. That it is. You got
And they
me there.
called it a mine. A mine! Ah, but the question is, do they have a cave troll?
No, because
Two completely different franchises, but alright. Like, you didn't even go Harry Potter. Troll in the dungeon! Thought you'd like to know.
Thought you all knew.
No, you go for the one franchise that doesn't have a single troll.
See, Otto says there's aggro, which is usually referencing game mechanics where you draw and or manipulate an enemy's attacks in some way. And then there's aggro with 1G that is the best horse in video games.
Oh, yeah. Shadow of the Colossus. That's a game we're looking for. Oddly enough, on the PS4, it's hard to come by.
Yeah.
It's easier to find on PS2.
No, mine is not the capable named Johnny.
Johnny. Ah, I'm at loss for that one. A troll named Johnny.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cave troll.
Cave troll named Johnny.
Forgive us, we're old. It's only an age. We're young at heart.
Okay, something up there. Over here, looks like a little mining spot.
No, I have detected something.
Oh, look at this. Look at this, and I can warp here anytime.
It's almost like they know that you need to farm to like get this
The
stuff.
natural lava furnace.
What a sight.
Hey, that's what my workplace feels like in the winter.
Ah!
Lava furnace.
Look at that. Mystic Lazulite, Crimson Spar, and Copper. And Copper. Alright, here we go. Take me up.
I have
Beat me
detected
up.
something.
Let's go, Anamona!
Is that back down where I was? I think it is. Ooh. Okay, some of these diggers are bitter. Dig Murta. Dig and dig and diggity dig.
Can't you buy Shadow of the Colossus digitally on the P store, or are you looking for a physical copy?
I'm
I
still
was looking-
faithful with
yeah.
physical copies.
I was looking for a physical copy.
I know it's a losing battle, but I still prefer physical copies.
Well, I like physical copies because then it's like, oh no, like the internet is down. You know,
That doesn't make a difference.
you can go on the P store when the internet's down.
Yeah, if it's a download to the console,
Oh.
internet or not, you can still play it.
Well, shit. I thought the whole thing was you had to have the internet to
No.
access that. Okay.
No,
Well, now I just feel stupid.
I feel sheepish. All right, you bad boy, but no more freebies.
I do still prefer. Is anyone else here?
Wow, a treasure chest.
Well,
And over.
Let's go, Anamona!
Look at him go. And over.
I think there's something here. It is on.
Let's yeah, more EXP. Oh, but I don't need it. I'm at good health.
I know, like, towards the end, what I had to do was save the EXP boosts.
Mm-hmm.
And I used them when I was in battle and dying because then they would heal you.
From what I've
So I
heard,
use them.
when I get to a high enough level, and I go back to that big guy that I couldn't touch,
Yeah.
I kill him with the EXP boost, and I
Yeah.
get a shit ton of EXP.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Potter
Okay.
says, I get it. I still prefer physical to this day.
Okay.
Plus, there's something just nice about, like, looking at your shelf and, like,
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to do this first.
seeing all your games and, like, because I'm like that with books. Like, I have a shit ton of digital books, but I still like looking at my bookshelf and being like, look at all of my books.
Point down for the towel lit
Because
up.
at least I'm buying something tangible. Yeah.
Take me up. Rats. Nope, no Valkyrie hammer. No, nothing. Uh-oh.
A treasure chest.
Dun, dun, dun. Ugh! He scared me. Ah, much better. Okay, down we go. They have a cave troll!
It's called a droll. How droll.
You gotta be kidding me.
Adol, there's a weak spot.
I
in
don't
that
think
wall
so,
over there.
Kid, but I'm not exactly
Might
one
be
to
able
judge.
to get him
I
to
don't.
break it
I
for
don't.
us.
I mean, what you do in your
okay.
off time is your off
Okay,
time.
okay.
There's a weak spot in that wall.
No,
over
I got
there.
it, I got
Might
it.
Be able to get him to
Come on,
break
buddy.
it for
I
us.
don't like to judge people and what they need.
Come on, buddy. Here he comes! Thank you, you stupid son of a bitch. Anything else? Nope. Alright, now I just gotta live. Oh, there's a treasure chest over here.
A treasure chest.
Money, 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 money. Oh, shit!
Droll. Droll.
How droll.
How droll.
Go this way. And slash. Good. Okay, that's there.
A treasure chest.
Cheese. And
Let's take a break.
another spot.
Won't budge.
Won't budge.
I don't
All
know,
right.
Adol. There's nothing else here. Should we
Let's
give it
do
up?
it. Nah. Focus your mind. Focus your mind, my child. Oh. Save the game.
Have y'all watched the Minecraft movie? No.
Something wrong, Anemone. Can sense the presence of other individuals within these tunnels. I've actually been getting the same feeling myself a bit. They're no average people if they're in a place like this. Indeed, there is, however, little chance that their route will converge with ours. Nevertheless, it is peculiar. According to these indications. Meh. If we ain't gonna run into them, then it ain't our problem. We need to get going ourselves, anyways. Right.
Huh? It's a dead end.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, that's one we haven't
Let
seen
us
yet. I've heard
investigate
really
the
good
area
things
for
though.
good measure.
The Minecraft movie.
Ah. Check out this little spot. Okay, hold on. There we go. Something seems to have happened here. Cool.
So, Kit, that's called a ride along. So it's just like something you can win in the game. Like you can purchase them or you can win them, and it's just like a little creature that is decoration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what Fado said. It's a cosmetic accessory.
Can't get up there.
But we watched the Mario movie and the Sonic movies.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah. And then I think you watched the one. What was the one you and Phil went to see that was based on a video game?
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
We saw Mortal Kombat.
Yes, we did see Mortal Kombat.
It was decent.
Trying to think what other video game movies
A treasure chest.
we've seen.
I think that's it. All that's left are the shows, like Castlevania,
Yeah.
The Witcher.
Love The Witcher.
I love the first two seasons. Well, I loved the first season. I thoroughly enjoyed the second season. I'm scared for the third season. And I think it's just done.
Oh yeah. It's
I think should the fourth season ever come out, it'll be too little, too late, number one. Number two, I just don't think it'll do well. So,
I can agree with that.
that's what I want. Alright.
I think there's something here.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get back up here. Now.
Here I go.
Maybe just go back here. Crack, crack, crackle. Okay, let's go back to this. And focus my mind.
Empty your mind.
Okay, here we go. Oh, come on!
Don't empty your mind that much. After having played Final Fantasy X, this is very Final Fantasy X. Like puzzly,
Ah,
like the same type of puzzles.
hi, big boy. What am I supposed to do with you? Knock down some pillars? I don't know. Yes. That's exactly what I'm supposed to do. And what? Toro, Toro. No, 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 no.
Can't fight him head on at all. Cracks on the floor might be our ticket.
We're getting it, we're getting it. Yep. And one more. Come on. Hey, ugly. Psst.
Say, who are you calling ugly? I just did all my makeup.
No, this is Patrick.
Well.
Are you done with Final Fantasy X? I'm not. We switch shifts at work. Where we work, they have different summer hours than the rest of the year. So I've just been relatively exhausted with switching shifts, and then by the time the weekend comes, it's like there's so much to catch up on with being an adult human that I haven't played it for a while. But we do have an extended weekend because of the holiday, and I think I'm gonna try and grind out a bit. I'm right at the mountain, apparently, where it gets really, really hard. And I rage quit the last time we were playing it. So I want to pick it back up, maybe grind a little bit and make some progress.
Yeah, she's right before you climb Mount Gagaset. Alright, big boy.
Damn straight. Sometimes adulting stinks.
Damn it. Huh.
At the snowy mountains?
Yes.
Yes.
That's it. There we go.
So there's a golem, and I can't seem to figure out how to beat him. He keeps one-shotting all my characters, so it's just the entire time I can't even get a hit on him because I'm too busy trying to bring my team back to life and then protecting them and buffing them up, and it's I don't even get to hit him before he one-shots my whole party.
Let's do one of each. Yeah, each type of attack. And what is that? He's a dinosaur. He's sleepins. Oh, it's a dragon. Hi, big boy.
It's like an axolotl dragon.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa!
And his butt is also a dragon.
At each end is a dragon.
I like when he turns around and he's like, I'm the butt dragon now.
Twin-headed flame dragon, Ostra Flam. Whoa, 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 whoa!
You know what they say. Two heads make for a better fight than one.
Damn. Okay, don't do Yufa. Try. Ow, ow, ow! Come on, buddy. Get your head down. Oh, we'll do this. Your head's already down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, look at them dance around. Da 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 da. Come on, do you?
I feel like this is the two-headed dragon from Monstrum Nox if they were scared.
Ah! If I didn't have you. They wouldn't be able to reach us! Wow! How about that meal? Strength and defense game. Hey, big boy. Ah, you son of a bitch. Here we go, here we go. Nice. There we go, we're getting hits on the big boy. Ain't that right?
My time to shine.
Here we go, here we go. Nope, didn't block that. There we go. Ah! Oh my! Okay, alright.
Why am I being singled out?
There we go, there we go. Alright, there we go. Cool down. Alright, he's stunned. Well, he was stunned. Go down. Nice. Good job, good job. Ow! This boss is killing the Switch. Every once in a while, there's just like a tiny little, I believe it's called a frame drop. Wow. Alright, let's think here. Womp. No, that's still in effect.
My time to shine.
Nice. Alright, Adam. Yes!
We're almost there.
Uh-huh.
There you go, that's the killing blow.
Yeah. That was a cool fight. Well, I don't know how my ranking's gonna go, but I know that one's gonna go really high. What a
I was just thinking
fight.
that. I wonder where he's gonna fall on your list.
He's gonna be pretty high.
You'll have to add him on making dinner.
Like this is the end of the gallery. Yeah, the prison should be just through here. Let's hold off. I feel like I should go back and save.
No.
Something the matter? Got something to take care of? We should probably do it now. Let's just save. Just in case. I've been playing like J Monius's games lately, and towards the end he'll put like a save, a boss. So after the first boss, he's like, go back and save. He's like, there's not a save ahead. Go back and save. So it's kind of trained me to be like, just in case. There we go. Very cool, very cool. In fact, I'll do another save.
Just in case.
Damn it. Jumped too late. Gotta like... Nope. So... Very specific timing with
This
this
would
guy.
probably be my number 2 or 3 if I were to write now.
Oh, okay.
From Falcom.
Number 2 for two-headed dragon. I'm lame enough I'd make that joke on the script. Eh? Number 2 for two-headed dragon? Eh? Eh? Alright, just watch the video. It's a wonder I have under 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Freedom!
Freedom! Without a hitch at that.
Faldo said, I know what my number 1 is, and it's coming up soon, I think.
Oh. Done, drop by the Governor General's office. Say the farewell soiree for later.
Soiree.
Okay. Be careful out there. Good point. Our faces are probably plastered on every door in the city by now. Well, catch you later, my friend. Oh.
Oh, this part. When I say I was shook,
You're not sure where to go. I want to start by searching in places where Dogi might be.
so where do you know Dogi to be?
He's in the Dandelion. So now I just gotta do slow travels.
Yeah.
Because I don't have.
You
I
have
can't.
the doll that roller
Yep.
skates.
Ooh, Hieroglyph Knights. Okay.
And you don't have Crimson Line.
Nope, I don't got anything.
And you can't wall climb. It's like you're human. Gross.
I mean, I was human in all the other Yeezes. This is just pitiful. Bend those knees. Jump!
I don't think you can go across that.
Alright, let's go this way then. Prison outskirts. La la la, 'tis time to say, let us celebrate Victory Day. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't realize I was rehearsing for an audience. Night falls in on, though, so I guess I'd better start packing it up soon. Gets about as dark as pitch around here at night, darker than that, even. You should hurry to the main street yourself, it's a lot better lit over there. Just take those stairs and you'll be right in the central district.
Hey, watch it!
Sorry. You shouldn't proceed past this point. But what did you... Never mind. I got stairs right here. It's a doggy! I want a doggy! Suppose it's time for wrapped up for a walk today. And been long. Better hurry before the sun sets. And darkness sets. And the monsters come out. Because that's what it always is.
Yeah. You know.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
I feel like I want to write a story where the monsters come out during the day. Like the nighttime is the only time that's
The
safe.
night is safe. That's cool. Okay. Nope.
A lot of those you can't do anymore because you don't have the wall climb.
Oh, that's why they cut me off.
So like you
Okay.
would, jumping down something like that, you would turn into like Hawk.
Yeah. I'm goofing up here. Let's go back.
You need to traverse like an actual
Yeah.
person. Well, there's Marguerite.
Marguerite! Huh? You're the adventurer? Something the red? Why do I get the feeling I know you? Sorry, that was a weird thing to say. I mean, we've only just met after all. I know where this is.
I had a similar idea to that from Otto. I I just think it'd be cool, like, because you always have that scene where, like, oh no, the sun is setting, it's like the Twilight era, and the monsters are, like, on the rise, and, like, you only have minutes to get to safety, but, like, you never see that with the sun. Like, the sun is rising, like, it's dawn. You only have a few moments, like...
Alright, what does this say? Strangely enough, there are already wanted posters with your face on them. The Crimson King. You've heard this monstrum's name in the prison before, but he looks... In any case, you'd best avoid drawing attention to yourself. Adol Kristen! How dare you steal that car! Oh, fuck. I finally found you. What dastardly deeds have you been up to now? I don't know why, but I cannot contact the warden, and the knights refuse to cooperate. One way or another, I'm turning you over to Rome for trial, once and for all. The knights have detained Warden Belger.
Hear me out.
Preposterous, preposterous, I say. Your deceit knows no bounds. No. There was indeed something unusual about the knights. I have seen it myself. Perhaps the many other peculiar events I've witnessed lately have clouded my judgment. Perhaps your statements are not so insidious as I thought them to be. You must keep steady, Ingrid Zelda. There's much at stake. You can do this. Adol Kristen, are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
Both the Cardinal and the Warden missing. There is no other suitable explanation. Is my investigation of the ruins an attempt by the Knights to divert my attention? This situation may be dire enough to necessitate Roman intervention. As a retainer of His Majesty, I understand what I must do now. I mustn't idle any longer. She'd run a lot faster if she'd get out of those high heels.
You're in France in the 1800s. She's not allowed out of high heels. She's a woman.
Oh, that's a nice head of red hair you have there, just like the Crimson King. Now that's a handsome fella. Nothing eases a bad mood better than a tasty meal.
Adolf's like, sorry, haven't any money. See photo. Without saying much, it's a setting where there are two types of monsters. The first is mostly active during the day, and then they go to sleep at night. There's a lot of them, but they are easy to defeat. The second type are some rarer monsters that sleep during the day and come out at night. There's a lot of them, but they're extremely dangerous.
Very cool.
I like it.
Okay, he sells maps. Alright, so I talked to you. Dandelion's over by the back street. Can't miss it. Yes, the dandelion. Take me to the dandelion.
Take me down to Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Take me home, yeah, yeah. Alright. You're the landmark guy. Here we go.
He's like, I bet Dogi's at the bar.
Adol!
Oh. Finish what you had to do?
No, not yet. But I did forget to tell you something. You see, the thing I had to rush over to tell you was...
Traitor. Marius.
I was shook.
Damn
I was
you.
like, what?
Damn you, Marius. We shook hands on it.
I know. I
trusted you! Well, the thing about that is, you need hands.
What is this place? A chapel? Don't tell me we took a wrong turn somewhere.
I don't think we did. We're definitely still in the prison.
I remember hearing about a chapel in the special sector.
This must be it. Let's take a look around.
Anemona?
I remember this part being kind of sad.
Is there something wrong with that portrait?
What? Aside from it being old as... Wait. What the hell is this?
I do not know what to make of this either.
Ah.
That looks like
It's Anemona.
Is
That's
that you,
Anemona. And her
I
original
cannot be
owner.
certain. It is possible that it is merely a doll that resembles me.
Who's the girl holding it? She reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on it.
Though it is concerning, it would be more constructive to proceed with our investigation. There is insufficient evidence to draw conclusions from.
Pragmatic as usual, I see. Okay. Let's keep this ball rolling.
But this is the first time we've been here. How do we know where to look?
We'll start somewhere and sweep the place until we've seen every last nook and cranny.
As inefficient as that sounds, I don't have any better ideas. Let's go, Adel.
Okay. We are in the prison. Water break. Okay.
There appears to be something here.
The door is firmly shut.
There's something about this place.
Alright, I'll play along. Nope, lever's over there. Ah, yes.
Might be something around here.
Okay, below the central wing. Locked. Down we go.
How convenient. The face of the portrait is the most ruined part.
Who could that be? I have a theory.
What's your theory?
Aprilis. Either that or a character we haven't met before. Standing watching low, the Godsman. That's about as dubious as it gets. There has to be some place we can sneak in from, right?
It was Toby.
It was Dogi. That was a very slim Dogi.
It was Dagrin.
Shut up.
Where are they
Shut up.
hiding?
Hold on.
Something line! Right!
Now!
Is there also guards down here? I don't think so. Mysterious character twists usually go one of two ways. Because they can only go one of two ways. It's either a character you've met before that's very important to the plot, or, ta-da! I've been pulled out of nowhere! And it's like, who are you? Oh, don't you know? I'm the character that was mentioned in that library book you just read in passing or something
Yeah.
like that. Hello, if I may have a moment. I sense a presence beyond this door. Listen for any voices coming from the next room. There's a man speaking on the other side of the door. You only have yourselves to blame for them getting away. This was not an unanticipated possibility given their
convenient.
individual
Oh.
dispositions.
We already read that.
Proper measures have long been in place. They've already been recovered, in fact. What? But how? No, it couldn't be. How very perceptive of you. The time is close at hand. As is our star player. Enter Crimson King. That voice. Adol, what should we do? Bust him up.
Dr. Noah.
Yep.
And Shadow Lord?
Uh-huh.
Dad. Jules. You came.
I told you, did I not? My expectations of them were not unfounded.
Way to go, Renegade's dad.
If that's all you were expecting, then you're in for a surprise. I knew you two scumbags were in cahoots all along.
Our collaboration is the result of various circumstances.
Collaboration? It must be related to the research of primordials and monsters.
60 points for effort. You are on the right track. You are wrong about one thing. You mistake my intention. The research is incidental to my true objective. The unequivocal liberation of Glia and its proud history and fame.
So that means you're trying to drive the Roman Empire out of Glia?
Yes. We will force them to relinquish their grip on this land. Even amongst you Monstrum, there are Glians who have suffered injustice at their hands.
I don't...
That's easier said than done. How exactly are you going to make all of the Roman forces withdraw?
That's right. The Hieroglyph Knights wouldn't stand a chance against the entire Roman army. Or are you planning on using the monsters and primordials?
Those are merely byproducts. But I suppose they could be used as weapons.
Byproducts?
It is as the White Cat says. Our forces alone are insufficient to reclaim and secure Glia's independence.
I see. So that is what you were planning.
Good of you to join us.
Prillis.
We have many visitors today, Dr. Noah. A certain someone has told me much about you. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
A certain someone?
Hey, I was right.
It was not, in fact, Dagrin.
Where is he now?
Ha! You were wrong. You guessed Dagrin. This time you were wrong.
I'm sure you expected this. He is a prudent man. He rarely shows himself to even us.
As he's always been.
Time is a lamentable thing. I envisioned meeting you in less of a broken state. I give you 20 points. I regret that I cannot wholeheartedly welcome your return as you are now. The symbol who represents us should be befitting of our righteous cause.
What are you doing?
Apologies, but you are no longer needed.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's fast.
Aprilis, no!
I didn't even see him move.
Aprillis!
Hey, get up! Come on, you're stronger than this!
happening to her?
The warmth quickly fades from Aprilis' body. Damn!
Help her!
I can't. No one can.
She can't die like this. Aprilis.
Angry Adol.
Feel something changing within your body. It is rage.
What's wrong? Adol! What's happening?
It's low blood sugar.
Heart pounds, your limbs trembling. You feel your consciousness fade. You
Mom's
should have had
scary.
another sandwich.
Crimson King. No.
There's vomit on his sweater already.
I leave the rest to you.
Wow, what an end. That's how you end a chapter.
Right?
My Nox! My cabbages!
My cabbages!
And now it's nighttime. You're not sure how long you've been asleep for. Your body feels heavy and a dull pain lingers in the back of your head.
Adol? Thank goodness. You're finally awake.
Alright, we need to get rid of these masks.
After you fainted, we carried you out of the prison. You had a terrible fever, and you wouldn't wake up.
I dragged you all down.
No, Adol. You've been nothing but helpful to us. We just wanted to help you for once.
Meanwhile,
I should
Dover's
tell
like, no, he's
everyone that you're
hypoglycemic.
awake.
This happens in a lot of
Toki's
games.
been worried about you too.
Liar.
Yeah.
This is a very common
Don't mention
occurrence.
I'll be right back.
How many times did Adolf faint in Lacrimosa of Donna
Oh my
alone?
God. Towards the end, all the goddamn time. He was always hitting pavement.
Chapter 8. Thus spoke the alchemist.
What spoke the alchemist? Because I said so.
Adol, you're okay. Finally get your beauty rest? Whatever it was, it lost me my chance to get even with Shadowlord. You can pay me back by buying next time. When do you ever pay for your drinks? Adol, what did cause you to faint? I started feeling sick. Oh, are you sick? Dad might be able to help then. Worried about you, Adol. Maybe we should take you to the hospital. Might be the best thing for you.
Yeah,
By the
that's
way,
right.
Krisha,
Take a
what happened to
wanted
Anamona?
criminal to the hospital.
Anamona, she had a mental breakdown. She's been spending more time at the cemetery as of late. Cemetery? Makes sense. Cemetery southeast of the prison is where Aprilis' gravestone is. That's why she's been going there. I'm sorry to hear that. No point getting bent up about it. She let her guard down. That's it. The Knights were probably the ones who erected the gravestone for her. Didn't have a choice then. We had to escape. Aprilis. Anamona said that she was looking for something. Maybe what happened to Aprilis triggered her memories. If you're that concerned about her, why don't you ask her yourself? You being a killjoy all the time's been giving my drinks a bad aftertaste. It's not Krisha's fault. But he's right about one thing. We won't know until we ask Anamona. Adol, Adel, my poor sweet Adel, I was so worried about you. Couldn't believe it when I heard you fainted with no ocean or river in sight. But you're alright now, and that's what matters. It appears that your little visit to the prison was quite eventful. After having a good look at you, you seem to still be recovering. Best take it easy for the time being until your condition improves. Better listen to him, Adel. I know you just woke up, but there's something you need to know. Everyone should hear this. What is it? Sounds serious. Yes, we've only just been made aware. It appears as though the Hieroglyph Knights have seized the Governor General's office. Damn. Governor General's office? That's in the Noble District. That's where the Roman Cardinal, acting as the Glean Governor General, conducts state affairs. Okay. If they've seized it back, then it means their coup has officially begun. Yes, that's what the citizens think as well. And that's not all. The Knights are imprisoning some of the residents. What? There have been several thus far, all with fabricated indictments. What could they be planning? And that's just the start of our problems. Krisha, Yufa, I need you two to be calm when I tell you this. Carla and Felix are among those who've been detained. Ugh. Carla? Why? No, but I just saw Felix yesterday. The Knights took him on his way home from the Colosseum. Felix. What they're doing with all these new prisoners is anybody's guess. It's got to be linked to the coup, but how? I've got to get back home and see what's going on. Then I'm going to the Colosseum. We should stick together.
In that case...
Adel, thank you. And since this concerns the Knights, you should go with them, Credo. What? Fine. Don't blame me if things go sideways. I'm concerned for Anemona as well. Please see how she's doing once you get the chance. She may not listen to us, but you're her friends. Okay. So our stops are the Pendleton Company, the Colosseum, and the cemetery. Hieroglyph Knights have reinforced security in the city. Please do be careful out there.
This whole part is, like, kind of sad to me.
But there's new quests.
Yeah. But, like, you'll go to, like, the regular shops and stuff you've been going to, and they've been snatched.
Oh, wow. That's pretty intense. Okay, that's Jules. Alright, these guys are still safe. Oh, wait. Hold on. You need to get... It's alright.
Take everything you got.
We got this. I need soul spars.
Oh, you got a good okie dokie. Let's trade. Okay. You got a good eye.
Damn, I need one more. Shit.
You got a good eye. Okay.
Almost. Nocturnal oil.
You got wanna look so bye. See you later.
Alright, what do I need? Excuse me. I'm out of ideas as if the Knights alone weren't enough to deal with. Hey Adel, this was on the bulletin board, but I'll get you up to speed if you missed it. Margot left a letter before disappearing without a word. We think that the Resistance is planning something. I was just on my way to talk it over with Parks. It'd be great if you could join us, but only if you have time to spare. It's my problem too. I'll join you. Adel, you're a real pal, you know that? I mean, goddamn, it's the 9th game, buddy. Alright, meeting's about to start. Can always use another head to pitch in. Can't believe they would choose now of all times to start their resistance. What are you doing, Margot? Or maybe it's because it's the perfect time. They're hitching a ride on the Knights' Rebellion. Romans won't know what hit them. Letting that old hag run free really bit us in the ass, huh? Guess it did. I do not believe that Margot is the one who is instigating this plot. Spoke to her at length about the burglaries in the Noble District. I investigated myself and discovered that the internal structure of the Resistance is muddled.
The struggle?
After Margot was imprisoned 3 years ago, the younger members seized the helm in secret. The recent thefts and scams have been part of what they call public awareness campaigns, of course. Their objective was to accumulate capital and purposefully imprison themselves to release Margot. So they committed those crimes knowing full well that they are going to get caught. That's what it's like when you've got something to believe. They're brewing up something big, so that would be well within the realm of possibilities. Alright. That's what I'm hoping. She did lead the resistance against the entire Roman army 3 years ago. Maybe if I tag along, I'll get to taste some action. The city's already in a panic. We need a diplomatic solution. Last thing we need right now is to mar our relationship with Rome. The Knights' Revolt has already begun pulling a precarious thread for Glia. So we've got more than one reason to stop this. How are we supposed to do that? We have no idea where they're hiding, and we don't know what their plans are. Actually, we might. Margot was kind enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for us. Hooray! These locations may be of interest to you. Visitor's Kiosk at the main gates, Back Alley Pub in the Central District, Old Timer at the Main Square Baths. Oh, okay. These are all places where the resistance may be? It's too soon to know for sure. Only way to find out is by going ourselves. Sorry for putting you guys up to this. Just do what you can, even if it's just dropping by. We'll be on the lookout for intel. Alright, Peril of the Bells. Da 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 da. Alright, that's where Rito is. I need... Okay, so I got Peril of the Bells, which I started, and A Fool and Her Treasure, which is for Serati. I finally pinned down that hidden cache I've been looking for, and about time too. What do you say we go on a little treasure hunt?
Oh, that's a cool
Behind the collapsed building in the prison outskirts. I'll be waiting. You'll have to come here if you need any medicine. Sorry to just drop that on you, but you understand, right? Alrighty. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Okay, so just 2 side quests here. Professor Valen has summoned me. He told me that he had completed preparations. Would you be interested in joining us at all? So they're ready to harvest. Yes, he says that eating one may fix my eyes. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So she can take her mask off.
Now then, the ritual has been completed according to the Norse scriptures. Pick one of the nuts now, Silhouette.
Yes, Professor.
Silhouette picked one of the nuts from the tree.
It's finally happening.
That's right. We must place our utmost faith in the ancient Norse traditions.
Caffeine.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I just need to have faith. If this is the only method the professor could find, then I believe in him.
Alright then.
Okay.
Eats the nut in one bite. Was that part of the procedure? You can't take little nibbles?
It tastes like grass.
Never mind the taste. Have your eyes been healed?
I don't feel any different. Let me try removing my mask. It's so amazing, Professor! The sky and the trees. Oh, it's all so vibrant and colorful.
Thank the gods! It's a success! Oh, we finally did it, Silhouette.
Yes, we did, Professor. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen the world for how it truly is. I never imagined it would be this beautiful.
How long have I been ugly?
You're right, Adel. I can finally be free of this heavy mask.
I'm glad all that research into
feels weird
ancient
to
Norse
see her without
customs
the
paid
mask.
off.
He's a good girl.
It seems my hypothesis
Kid
was
says, yeah, she
accurate.
looks so badass.
You are a descendant of Norse origin.
But she's so cute now.
We succeeded in suppressing their extraordinary power residing within you.
Oh, I don't really understand all that complicated history stuff. All I know is that it wouldn't have been possible without you both. Huh? That's odd. Everything's turning red again. Adol, watch out! Behind you!
Oops. Fortunately, the Lemures that attacked wasn't difficult to deal with. So let's help you defeat it quickly and without much effort. Oh.
Good work, Adol. Professor, what does this mean? My eyes. They're back to how they were.
Fano,
Appears as though
she was
the
cuter with the mask. Fight me.
Failed. I should not have been so quick to assume success. I have no other leads from the scriptures aside from this. I'm terribly sorry, Silhouette.
You don't need to be, Professor. You've already done so much for me. We know that these nuts work. I can just eat one if I ever feel like taking off my mask. So, don't get down on yourself, okay?
Your kindness is enough to give anyone comfort, Silhouette. But I won't quit. We'll find a way to cure you for good. Our next plan requires you, Adam, to annihilate all the Lemures right away.
I'm sure Adol would have already done so if it were that simple.
You do have a point.
But it makes me happy that you're working so hard for me, Professor. It's true that if all the Lemures went away, nobody would have to fight them anymore. And if there was even the slightest chance that were possible, I'm sure that you would be the one who could do it, Adol. So, I'm going to do my best to keep helping you.
Your affinity with Silhouette is now at max. Support skill 6th Sense has reached max level. Cool.
Nice.
Alrighty. Buy some more of this stuff. Gimme, gimme, gimme. How many do you need? Picking up a cent. Keep it up.
Sure thing.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's get to prepping.
Cool. I have enough for that. I have enough for this. Yes. I have enough for almost everything. So let's start with the Sphinx.
Let's do this. What do you
Bam! I need 2 sacred branches.
think? Let's do this. What do you
Alright, Luke's cannon at max.
Nice.
think? Leave it to me. That's all right.
Musketeer at max. So I need 1 more level for the pentacle and 1 more level for the Sphinx.
That should do it.
So what all do you need?
Good work, sure thing.
So
Sacred branches and
Alright,
I need
let's
sacred
get to
branches and soul spars.
That should do it. Good work out there.
I don't think I have any more shards. No, I spent them all. I have 6 shards, so woo-wee, woo-wee. Sacred branch. Okay. Okay, hang on. So let's go back to...
I didn't say you might be able to make a sacred branch.
Step right up!
Yes.
Ah, you got a good eye. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's trade. You'll bring more stuff
Wait,
later, right?
what is, go back in.
Step right up.
So, for where the sacred branch is, you have chamomile. So, what is, how... So you need sacred branch.
Yeah, you need sacred branch for the Night Frost beauty.
I was just wondering if it went Like if you could build it, like how you could build.
Well, that's what I was doing with like spirit lumber.
Yeah, I just didn't know how far up it went.
But I don't think it goes all the way.
Okay. I didn't know if you like if your chamomile turned into Snowbell that turned into.
Right. I got a couple sacred branches.
Sure
Let's
thing.
see.
What do you want to make?
I got one sacred branch. I need
4.
I need 2 for the Sphene and 4 for the Pentacle.
That should do it.
So you need 5 more.
Yeah, I need
Good
5
work
more
out there.
sacred branches. All right. Oops.
Is Villain anywhere around?
Oh, the suspense is killing me. Here you are. My secret ingredient. My secret
One of
ingredient,
everything.
My secret ingredient. Here you are.
To give him your graffiti.
My secret ingredient. Leaving already. Go get him out there, darling.
I'm looking. No.
He might be near.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
How's your progress? Seems like you're making good headway.
37 locations.
Here's your reward.
Melty red.
Ooh, I think that's for Hawk.
Okay. First things first. I want to remove the ball mask. There we go. Yep. Ooh. That's some bloodstained shit right there. Okay, nobody else here. Nope.
No.
Alright, let's check up on these people. Wonder if I can also turn in my other locations, the landmarks. Okay. Hey there, dudes. Welcome to the visitor's kiosk. Huh? Wait, where's the usual guy? Isn't it usually Alex's shift right now? Hey, who can say, dude? I just got called up to fill in. It's pretty out of the blue. Guess they just couldn't get a hold of him. And this was supposed to be my day off too. Like, give me a break, dude. Literally. Sorry to hear that. Does this mean what I think it does? Has he told you anything? Me? Kind of putting me on the spot here, dude. Now that I think about it, yeah. This guy's been stopping by the kiosk a lot lately. Looks like a shantytown resident. Never seen him myself, but he seemed to be an acquaintance of Alex's. Apparently they kept talking about some sort of preparations for something. Alex seemed kinda against it all. Kept asking if the guy was really going through with it. Yeah, must be some birthday party they're planning, huh, dude? Wonder whose it is. The dude. Going by the note we got, this likely has something to do with the Resistance. Must have been talking about the preparations for making their move today. Doesn't that make Alex one of their members? I had no idea. And one working right by the main road. Guy's got guts. We done here, dudes? I've kind of got a job to do. Alright, sorry about that. Thanks for your time. But can I still... Yes! Report landmarks! You here to report to Alex, dude? You could just tell me in his place. Oh, hey, looks like you found 17 landmarks altogether, dude. Alex had a reward prepared for you. Let me just hand it over, dude. The Warlord Elixir. There you have it, dude. Find any other landmarks, come back and report them, okay, dude?
I've never felt like such an old person is reading that guy talk and saying dude all the time.
Yeah, dude. Okay, where were we at here? Alright, what we got? There is graffiti over here. The whole time? Throw those monstrums into the clink. They deserve it for disturbing the peace. Ew. How would? Master Shadowlord is Glee's pride and joy above anyone else. Honor be to the Hieroglyph Knights. if you say so. Yeah, da dum dum dee dee dee. Let's build up some Nox. Oh, they're coming in bigger numbers now. They're bigger, stronger, and faster too. Is the first member of the Lumiere's crew. Something's down there. It fell. Stupid thing. Ah, you stupid ass. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for dying. Defense elixir. Yes. Oops. There we go. Darn, he's gone too.
I got Maxim.
Oh, that's weird. Isn't this Maxim's usual spot? Yay! Oh, it's you all. Got some business with me, or are you looking to cut a deal? We were just wondering if we could take a look at your wares. Fine by me. Take your pick. Make it hasty. I'm a busy man. And a considerably nimble one at that. Guy's got more than meets the eye, that's for sure. Very cool, very cool.
You need it? I got it.
Mushroom recipe.
Got a good eye. Got a good eye. I see.
Strike a deal. Don't you have... Yes. Presents. Present for you.
Got a good eye.
Cool.
So once you get more money, you'll get the portrait of a girl.
Let's keep this short.
Oops. That was a good shot. Fireball.
Fireball.
I wonder if Gaston will be okay. Something the matter, miss? You look a little down. Oh, you're all from the Dandelion, right? I'm just griping about one of my regulars, this guy named Gaston. Showed up last night just before I closed up shop. Told me it might be his last time there before paying off his tab and walking away. That does make you wonder. Doesn't it? Come to think of it, there was a rumor he got tangled up in some incident recently. Hasn't shown up ever since, not until last night, that is. Gaston, that's the name of that thief who targeted the Noble District warehouses. That's right, the one who got away in the end. Did Gaston say anything else to you? Well, not to me directly, but he did mumble some stuff as he was leaving. Things like, this'll show those Romans, and can't let it get damp, whatever that means. Can't exactly glean what he was planning from that alone. With what he's already done, it sounds like we've hit the mark. Intel into account. Best we assume he's playing a big part in all of this. Still, just like Margot, we've got no idea where he actually is. Listen, Gaston's from the shanty town. He's had more than his fair share of fights with Romans. But he has had his good sides too. He's looked out for me ever since my husband died. I don't know what he's up to, but could you do something for me if you happen to see him? Just tell him to think before he acts, that's all. Of course we will. Shing a ding ding do 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 do. Where is this? Is it down? No. Where is this graffiti? No. It must be further up.
I think it's on that wall that you're climbing.
I'm looking. Not there, not there. No, no! Damn you, Adol. Stop.
Wait, try climbing from the solid front piece.
Hold it, wait, hold it.
No, like on. I was gonna say on the gray wall, not the gray walls. The decorative side, that solid front piece that sticks out.
Come on. Okay, hold on.
Because I don't think that solid front piece has, like a lip.
Okay, okay, stay. Okay, like that. Damn it. Maybe I can get up and around. That looks like it. Nope. That's an arch. That's a ceiling.
I have this one too.
There we go. Okay, okay. Maybe. Ah, shit. No. The hell is it? Not down here. No. Woof.
Do they show up better when you use Anamona's gift?
I don't have Anamona's gift. I don't. Oh yes, I still have the gift. I don't know.
Because there it is.
Yes.
No, that's a person.
Yeah, that is a person. Damn. Come on. Not there. Here. Nope. Don't give it to me. I don't know what the hell they want.
I recall that one being difficult, but it's like in between pillars.
Okay. Oh man. Hey, that was pretty cool. Okay.
That's what I was trying to tell you to do, and you kept ignoring me.
I didn't know what you meant. I thought you meant this. So right like this. Up. Now.
That's it. Once you're up on that.
Where's this? This is another one.
Because, like, where you were just at, is, like, you're right on top of it. So I wonder if it's all the way up at, like, the top of the house. So if you land on the roof right next to where you're currently falling.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And try and get on top of that roof.
Okay.
So, like, try and get...
This roof? Okay.
Well, now try and get to the top of the roof you just fell off of.
Oh. All the way up there. Damn it. Alright, how do I get up higher? Oh my god. Alright, back down. whole ass building. That's where I gotta go. Up there. Okay. Come on. Yes. Okay. Alright. Still not giving it to me. About up here. Finally.
There you go.
Okay. Now.
Just power walked for a sec.
Just kind of like looking around all angles. Okay. Alright. Good. Good. Anything? Oh, there it is. Get up there, you son of a bitch. No! Ha! Come on. Okay, that's it. Yep.
You did it!
Here lieth the might of the renegade. By superior wisdom and cunning alike shall the tides of battle turn to your whim. What is this exactly? Well, as long as I've gotten stronger, I suppose I can't complain. That's right, you better not complain. That was a pain in the ass.
And I was like, I'll put this shit back right now.
Yep.
That was difficult.
Well, if you're gonna have an attitude, you're not gonna get it. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Around here's Pendleton. That's where we want to go. Drop on down. Oh, cool. Where am I?
You're everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, we did it.
All at the same time.
We've received a message from the prison mine's foreman requesting your mediation. They wish to consult you immediately about the miner's compensation. It's a trap. At a time like this? I'll head over now, so keep them busy until I get there. Yes, sir. There's something you might want to know about the gold procurement from Celceta. There was a logistical error, so the deal has been suspended. During that period, the market has shifted quite a bit. And what have you done about it? What are you a supervisor for? I'm not here to solve every trivial matter. My apologies, sir. Mr. Pendleton, how would you like me to reply to the Altago branch? The current sovereign requests your presence at the royal banquet. Altago, that's too far. I can't leave the company for that long without Carla here. Tell the branch manager to attend the banquet in my place. Well, he certainly looks busy. Yeah, probably because Carla's not here. Miss Krisha? Oh, it really is Miss Krisha. What? Mr. Rish. If Miss Krisha were to return, it would solve a great many of our predicaments. Why have you come back? I heard Carla was detained, so I leave. Huh? Krisha, the affairs of this company no longer concern you. Pendleton is no place for the likes of a dingy florist such as yourself.
You should know who the current sovereign of Altago is.
Oh, Krisha. Because this takes place after 7, right?
I think so.
What was her name? Aisha? You can't mean it, Mr. Rich. Yeah, Miss Krisha's here to offer her. Because I do not remember Aisha's father's name. It's been a long time since I played 7.
Father, you're right. I did leave Pendleton, but I'm still a part of this family. I'll never forget everything that you and Carla have done for me. So please.
The time for remission has long passed. It was your decision to leave.
Aisha.
Once you've made a decision, you must commit to it and accept its consequences.
I understand. Then I have a proposal. As the owner of Le Petit Fleuriste, I propose a business arrangement.
What did you say?
We at Le Petit Fleuriste offer to provide investigative services to Pendleton. We will confirm the safety and whereabouts of Carla Pendleton, your chief of sales. As compensation, we seek the white sarin flowers that bloom across Altago. We understand you have these seeds in stock, and ask that you give us a courtesy discount. We will also require you to provide any and all information relevant to the investigation.
Do you have any idea what you're suggesting? How can I partner with a flower shop from the slums with no reputable achievements?
A man with your merit and experience should be able to tell if we are trustworthy.
What?
Under the conditions I propose, Pendleton would incur no liabilities. Like you said, our shop is still small. That is why we offer to shoulder the risk. As someone once told me, gains are made by taking losses.
You'll be up against the Hieroglyph Knights, who are on the brink of war against the Empire. What can a lone flower shop do?
We won't saddle you with the details. I know Pendleton is busy enough as it is. But I can guarantee that the results will be satisfactory.
Miss Krisha. Impressive.
Krisha, why is it only now that you're able to do this?
Turns out, I had a lot to learn from opening a shop of my own. At first, I was afraid to even decide on order quantities without you and Carla. But if I wanted to keep my shop open, I knew I had to make decisions on my own. I couldn't run away like I used to, even from things I wasn't good at. It was just common sense thinking back. I'm embarrassed it took me so long to learn.
So it was I who stifled your growth.
That's not true at all. Without you and Carla, I would have never learned the things I needed to get to this point. I could have never done this on my own. That's why I have to save Carla.
I filed a complaint with the Roman garrison for what happened to Carla. But Warden Belger wasn't there, so it was a fruitless endeavor.
Huh?
Was any and all information relevant to the investigation not one of your conditions?
Father!
Alas, the garrison didn't have any information, but for whatever reason, the Knights did. According to them, Carla was detained on suspicion of colluding with the Monstrums.
Really?
Does that mean...
The charges alone aren't enough to incite suspicion. For all we know, they could be true. I'm sure Carla's reasons would have been justified. It was the fact that they had the gall to arrest someone from Pendleton without consulting me. Considering my relationship with them, it is a most unwarranted and concerning act.
They're not even bothering with keeping up appearances anymore.
Or maybe they don't need to.
I can't believe it.
My personnel in the mines report that the Knights often meet in the prison's restricted sector. Rumors are circulating that the Knights are holding their newly captured prisoners there.
The restricted sector. Maybe Carla's there too.
It is a possibility. That's all the information I have about Carla at the moment.
Thank you, Father.
I can't believe they intend to rebel against the Empire by usurping the Governor General. While it's true the Empire did invade Glia, it's better governed under them than the royal family. I think the current events are a necessary step in history, but a rough one nonetheless.
Mr. Pendleton,
I'll send word if I get any more information. And be careful.
I will.
One last thing about your shop. Its location lacks visibility and is disadvantageous to your exposure. Even small changes can bring about fast improvements to your business's image. Remember what I've taught you.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
Oh, that was sweet.
A nice moment between Krisha and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew my father!
Wow, you rocked that, Krisha. Rocked what? Standing up to your dad? What else? You really surprised me there. I surprised myself, if anything. Glad I was able to tell him how I felt, though. So, where to next? Either the cemetery or the Colosseum, but which one first? Well, Anamona should be over in the cemetery. We can find out what happened to Felix from the Colosseum. Let's go, Adol! Ksh. Alrighty. Arson Lane. Here's the Colosseum. Yep. Uh-oh. It's you, Lot. You were at the Cultural Heritage Site. Oh, you're that government official we ran into. Something the matter? You're looking pretty tired. Tired? I suppose I might be. I've ended up wanted by the Hieroglyph Knights somehow or another. Turn to the life of crime? Don't be ridiculous. I came here to do nothing short of my very best in the name of the Roman Empire. Seizing the government general must be some form of revenge to them. Nevertheless, I have a plan to... Skedaddle. Those accursed knights, if you'd excuse me. We'll just go very quietly. Definitely want to save. Where are we at time-wise?
It is 4:43. We are a little over 3 hours.
Okay. So let's do these next two cutscenes. The one in
Okay.
the Colosseum and Anamona. And then we'll wrap it up and call it a stream.
Okay. And then we'll pick back up at some point this weekend.
Yeah. Okay, we'll write the save data. I think so. Yeah. So, Colosseum. No, I'm not just going to talk to anybody. I got to go in the Colosseum. Here we go. Colosseum seems emptier than usual. Guess
Preposterous.
They really it's on hold after all. Now, why Felix was taken away by the Knights. Talking to his coworkers is probably the fastest way to do just that. Well, it's either going to be Saturday or Sunday where we continue this. Friday's not going to happen. We have plans, and by the time we get home, fireworks will be going, and we're probably going to go and see fireworks in the park as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just going to be loud in general. Our neighborhood, it usually sets off like a lot of firecrackers, and it just would be a little overwhelming. So.
We heard he never made it home last night. That would be because he was taken to the prison. Yep. Oh. Sorry, I objected to what the Knights were doing. Really, I did. The rumors are true then. But they can't be. Why Felix of all people? Remember that bull that went on the rampage during the show? He was taken in on suspicion of endangering spectators with his reckless bull handling. You're joking. Wish I was. Anyone who was there knows it wasn't his fault. It's gotta be some mistake or something. The Knights were the ones to blame for that in the first place. Meh. Those guys will make up any random offense to toss someone in the clink. Dirtbags. They're just framing him at this point. I was thinking just the same. Nothing good can come from this. Guess this means the Knights have some business with your boy toy. There's some kind of common link with your sister getting hauled in, pussycat. You mean between Carla and Felix? They're not exactly comparable. I mean, he is compassionate, I guess, and surprisingly kind and smart and...
Yufa.
Wait, just what are you trying to make me say here?
Everyone is like, God damn
okay,
it, Yufa, he's
calm
your
down.
boyfriend. Just
Drop dead. What exactly was Felix taken away yesterday? I think Credo is goals. In the evening, right after our night show got canceled out of nowhere, Knights called out and stopped Felix on our way home from the Colosseum. Well, not just the Knights, some Roman soldiers were there too. Roman soldiers. So they were in on it too. Actually, they were trying to bail him out. Apparently they were there during that show when the bull got out of control. The Romans were helping him? Felix ended up taken away by force either way. Roman soldiers said they couldn't do anything about it without a warrant. Just what is up with all this? Felix. He's not the only one who got taken away. The whole city's been on edge. And here everybody thought the Knights were the good guys. Well, anyway, here's hoping Felix comes back to us soon. Now it looks like the Romans are the good guys. Felix really was taken away by the Knights. So sorry, Yufa. But it'll be okay. I'll be okay. Let's keep moving, Adol. We can't just stick around here. Last on our list is the cemetery, and Amona should be there too. Let's get going already. Alrighty. There's my door.
Mind where you're going.
Ah! That NPC sounded like Kermit. Mind where you're going! Excuse me, do you know my way out of the swamp? Yeah, it's back the way you came.
I'm obsessed with like Kermit memes. I don't know why, especially when Kermit is like done with life or violent. Just because I don't associate those things with Kermit. So
I think that's why they do them.
Yeah.
You
So
take
it's
like an
just funny.
innocent character who's just like done with everyone's shit. There's a treasure chest this way. And graffiti. It's a double whammy.
Whoa, a treasure chest!
Nice! Where is this graffiti? It's probably way at the tippity top.
Next time we meet Felix, Credo will be like, get a room, you two.
Nice, I got it. I'm a thief at the end of my rope. If it's money you want, it's yours. Search the base of the tree guarding over the guards in the southwest part of town. Ooh.
Come
No,
on,
no, 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 no. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah!
Nice.
Good job.
Just scream the whole way.
Yeah. Is it this way that's the cemetery? Like past the Noble District?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It's right next to the prison.
Alright, let's wait for this to buffer back up. There we go. And fly. Uh-oh.
Run.
Good.
Yeah, it's right past the outskirts, I think.
Okay.
Because I know you went to the prison before the outskirts opened up.
Got you. Hey. I think I already got that one. I did. I did already get that one. There it is. Fast travel shortcut. Speed run. Yeah.
Adol immediately dies. God damn it.
There she is. Alright.
It's just sweeping.
Adol, I am glad to see you are okay.
That's a job that I really thought that I would be interested in. But they're exceedingly hard to find. Just to be a sexton. Somebody that takes care of the graveyards.
Yes. I had forgotten something very important. important to me. When Aprilis was pierced by that sword, that is when I remembered. Long ago, I was once a doll that was given to a certain little girl. She belonged to a common farming family, though they lived comfortably. As this girl's doll, I watched as she grew into a proper young woman. Those were modest, peaceful days. I thought they would continue as they were forever. That was until the girl, Rosvita, was discovered to be a saint and sent off to war.
I'm going now, Anemona. I'll be back before you know it. So be a
So
good girl
Aprilis'
and
bangs were always
remember,
cut like
okay?
that.
When the war's over, we'll have a wonderful tea party together. Like we
Well, that's like her defining feature, so you know that's her.
Okay.
And those were the last words
Anemona's
she
poor
ever
little
spoke to me.
bangs. You could tell a child cut her bangs.
Saint Rosvita?
You were Saint Rosvita's doll? If those memories came back after
Look
seeing
at them.
Aprilis' silly moments, does that mean...
I'm not entirely sure yet. But there is one other thing I remembered. As time went on while she was away, I found myself spending time with another human. I called him Papa.
Happy birthday, Anemona. For today will be the first day of your life. Now open your eyes and look at me. Stretch your legs and feel the land beneath your feet.
Papa was the one who gave me a soul and a conscience.
Is that even possible?
Who the hell is this guy?
Unfortunately, I haven't remembered much more than that. But something inside me tells me Papa is much closer than we realize. Perhaps more of my memories will return with time.
Anemona.
The plot thickens. Shall we return to the Dandelion? Finish checking every place we needed to. Head back and sort things out. No, we got a scout! Where were those things anyways? Ah, here? Treasure. Peril of the Bells. That's right, the bathhouse. Okay. Peeper! Glad you can make it. So you're the little whippersnappers the boss roped in, eh? Wait, you're... Unbelievable. You're that old lecher I reported for peeping. Oh, that's a strong way to put it. Certainly wasn't easy wriggling my way out of that one. But you see, that request was actually made for a different purpose entirely. Does that make you the, old-timer Margot was referring to? Me, I'm just your average geezer who fancies a visit to the baths now and then. Save for my service as a core member of the Bells of Freedom 3 years back. Hard to imagine an old man like you was revolutionary. Then again, I guess it's not so strange, considering Margot was your boss. To be fair, the group was originally founded by a bunch of old folks with not much time left. Figure that our deaths would be a small price to pay for the bright future of our youth. Though it seems our blunder has led them down the wrong path altogether in the end. Yeah, the path of petty theft and burglary, as if you didn't already know. Sounds to me like you ain't much of a core member anymore, though. Yes, the resistance dissolved for a time following Margot's arrest, but the young'uns of the group continue to operate under the fold. I've been acting as their advisor of sorts in an effort to keep their hostility in check, but ultimately my attempts to contain them failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst had I succeeded. I see, but what is the resistance trying to achieve here exactly? It doesn't seem like Margot's anywhere around here either. It would seem they're readying an to attack the garrison posts in each and every district. This revolt from the knights has cued them in on a perfect opportunity to take back Glia. In preparing to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. The requests I'd made previously fall squarely under the latter. Pfft, what a load of crock. Doesn't matter how much chaos there is. Gotta have real bricks for brains to think a Roman soldier's gonna lose to some civilian. They've hardly got weapons or armor to start. One step and they're toast. That is, unless they've got an ace up their sleeve. Unfortunately so, Margot appears to be assisting them. Not directly, but in supplies, both through equipment and stores of gunpowder. What, but why? It seems she intends to see this matter through to its bitter end. She's convinced starting this by her hand gives her the burden of ending it as well. Margot. Can't really say for sure if it's on her either way. But she has to want a stop to it, at least. Why else would she put a request in? That means it's up to us to do something about this. Alright, we have a responsibility to help too. Haha, you're every bit as promising as old Margot said you'd be. Very well then, I'll give you young'uns a piece of advice. Here's my take on this, as a long-standing member of the Resistance. There's only one place in this city powder and weapons could be viably concealed. It would have to be underground, and spacious enough to spare as well. Is any particular spot coming to mind? I think I have a decent idea. Considering everything else we've found out, we should be able to narrow it down. Thank you very much, Mr. Gundo. Not at all. I'm too old to raise a hand against those youngsters anymore. It's up to the next generation to carry on our torch. Please stop them before it's too late to give them the chance. Going through all 3 locations, you return to the Dandelion.
Ta-da-dum-dee!
Thought those people we knew were Resistance members all this time. They've been blending in, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And if they're nowhere to be seen, we should assume they're in the final stages of setting their plan into motion, running out of time. Yes, time is of the essence. Information you've gathered, we now know where most of their hideouts are located. Cloaca Maxima in the shanty town. There have been questionable characters entering and leaving that area recently. Yep, we got proof of it for insurance. We've got witnesses who saw that Gaston guy and Alex from the visitor's kiosk. It's a done deal then.
All right.
Nearly there. I'll let you take it from here. Madame Margot is there. We need to prepare ourselves if they truly intend to assault the Roman guard posts. Counting on you, Monstrums. Leave it to us. Next stop, Cloaca Maxima. Okay. Should I end it here? Or should I do the Cloaca Oh, there's another cutscene. So the knights really were snatching people up off the streets. Master and Commander Shadowlord, what exactly does he intend to do with them? The knights haven't done anything drastic since they captured the Governor General's office. That's what I don't like, it's the calm before the storm. Perhaps it has something to do with the recent arrests? I find it difficult to believe that they've come this far just to hang up their hats now. Maybe they're waiting for something. What? Don't look at me. I haven't shown up to work in a while, so I'm as out of the loop as you are. Master Shadowlord. As you're all aware, he is a venerable and deeply trusted ambassador between Glia and Rome. Despite that, it wouldn't be unexpected in the least if he fostered a deep hatred for Romans. Really? How can you tell? Master Shadowlord always seemed like a guy with a proclivity for the moderate. When Glia was invaded by the Empire, he was on the front lines defending Balduc. A massive battle erupted on the outskirts of Balduc. The 4th Battalion, commanded by General Borden of the royal family, suffered defeat. The general retreated from the battlefield into the safety of Balduc's walls. The Roman army, with the victory in sight, pursued him without mercy. I believe this was the battle which resulted in your parents passing Yufa. Ouch. In mere moments, Balduc was besieged by a Roman general known as Roaring Leo. The battle soon became a siege war. Tell us something we don't know. Yeah, I remember the city being in chaos when I was growing up. See, it was that moment that ignited the chain of events leading to our crisis today. The 4th Battalion was outmatched and desperate, for its provisions were depleted. At the same time, the city was being overrun by riots and pillaging from within. Shadowlord was stationed with a company that chose to obey orders and stand their ground. Knowing they wouldn't last, Shadowlord executed a plan that would turn the tide of battle. He took a small number of troops and snuck past the siege under cover at night. Under the guise of reinforcements using flambeaux, they ambushed the Roman army. In response, the 4th Battalion agreed to advance and launch a pincer movement. That's not a bad strategy. Indeed, they even managed to obtain approval from the stubborn General Borden. The maneuver was set into motion, and the stationary troops engaged the rear guard. The disarrayed Romans struggled to respond. Then they waited for the 4th Battalion. But the bulging gates never opened, and the 4th Battalion never emerged. So they just left them to die? Correct. Supposedly, the general changed his mind before the maneuver was to begin. Needless to say, the Romans regained their composure and retaliated. They made quick work of Chatelard and his company. That's terrible. While Duke's stationary troops were comprised of young, talented men. In all but an instant, all of Chatelard's trusted comrades were annihilated. So this is revenge. All that happened right outside the city walls. It's a truth the Glean royal family kept from the outside world to this day. They announced their unconditional surrender right after that, didn't they? That's right, but that wasn't the end of Chatelard's efforts. After the surrender, Chatelard proposed that the families of his fallen comrades be indemnified. The royal family promptly refused. Shortly after, Chatelard was baptized and founded the Hieroglyph Knights in Glia. That explains his Glia complex. I feel terrible for him. But it's not enough reason to roll over and just let him get his revenge. I agree, nothing good can come out of this. I hear you. So what's it gonna be, Adol? Let's put a stop to Chatelard's plans. Ooh, find out the truth behind the prison. Probably not the only one who thinks there's something fishy about that place. I'm curious to know what Dad's up to. It's clear that Chatelard has something to do with what's going on inside the prison. And I just know that Carl and Felix are being held in the restricted sector. Just you wait, I'm gonna have his head on a platter. Then it's settled. It's great that you're all pumped up and all, but the restricted sector's on high alert now. Your gifts might not be all it takes to get through unscathed. It's only a matter of time before something was done about all those break-ins. If only there was a way to get inside without being noticed at all. There is a way. The restricted sector. Wasn't there an old aqueduct there? Was there? Yeah, check out the big brain on the kid. Think I remember it too. Judging by the direction, it's probably drawn water from Seal Canyon. Seal Canyon. Boop! Just northeast of the city, right about here. And that's our new front door. There's a barrier blocking this passage. How convenient. Then we have to dispel this barrier before we can go in. We're ready to go whenever you are, Adol. Be careful out there. There's Hieroglyph Knights at every corner of the city. More quests!
This is your grind time, because after this, I don't think you can come back.
Oops. Hang on, where am
So I have to go up.
I? Yeah, I still gotta finish these two before I start these other ones.
Yeah.
Because
So
they
it
said
is 5 o'clock.
Yeah. How long is the end of Peril of the Bells?
I don't remember.
Maybe we'll just stop here then.
Well, if you go, it'll tell you if it's a long one or a short one. I think it's a short one. But, like, it is the dungeon, you know?
Okay. Resistance members should be hiding out in here somewhere. Made it this far, let's hunt them down. Let's get to stepping. I mean, here's a save point. Maybe we should just call it here. Just in case it does take a little longer and I start getting like...
Start getting hangry.
Start getting hangry. Alright, so this is where we're going to call it.
So we'll be back again either Saturday or Sunday. Depends on what all's going on.
And we're going to finish up
Now
these side quests and, yeah, see what's going on with the prison.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on scratching.
Toodles!